They call it a heartbeat you can see, a living tide of life rolling across the earth. Dust rises, hooves thunder, rivers are crossed, and predators wait in the shadows. This is not just a movement, it is survival itself. This is the last migration, a relentless pilgrimage from thirst to water, from death's edge to survival. Every step carries a deadly risk. Every mile demands sacrifice, and only those who endure will see the rains. Let us know where you're joining from in the comments below. We're glad to have you here. And now, let's follow the last migration, a journey through Africa's forsaken wildlife.
Migrations are maps written in memory, not ink. Herds travel familiar loops, from dry northern plains to flood pans that return each rainy season. Guided by the scent of rain, the feel of wind, a taste for green grass. These routes are stitched from generations of travel. Older animals lead the way, younger ones learn, and whole populations depend on this long, repeated journey. The wildebeest is the engine of movement. Built for distance, cohesive by instinct. In herds that number in the tens of thousands, they move as one, sensing moisture on the wind and the distant roll of thunder. Each individual is a link in a single body of survival, where the choices of one ripple through the many. Zebras, gazelles, and many antelope species join the wildebeest, each contributing a different strength. Zebras bring rhythm and strong grazing habits. Gazelles bring speed and a sharpness of eye. Together, this herd form a living network of watches and warnings, a social strategy that reduces risk for every animal within it. Not all terrain is equal. When rains return, calendars fill up, unlocking grass growth and attracting birds, fish, and breeding life. The plains themselves form a seasonal mosaic. Dry crusts in one month, a shallow lake in the next. Animals balance energy gained against energy spent. Herds reduce daytime travel when heat is highest, graze in the cool hours and concentrate in marginal green pockets. Swarm intelligence. The simple rules of watching and following neighbors turns thousands of individuals into a single moving decision. female wildebeest time births to the flush of new grass so calves can stand and run within minutes. This forces baby calves to learn what takes human babies a couple of years on the go. When water rises, the skies fill. Flood pans become magnet points for tens of thousands of water birds, each species tuned to a niche of food and breeding. Birds are often the first and clearest sign that a place has turned from dust to abundance, hence the dove and olive branch as a biblical analogy. Which of this herds do you think can take on a pack of predators? Tell us in the comment section below. When grass quality falls, many species shift diet or range. Some graze shorter, tougher grasses, others browse leaves. Dietary flexibility determines which animals can linger and which must move farther. This flexibility is a key survival trait in a season of scarcity. Rivers and pools are both lifeline and obstacle. The timing of rains determines water depth and flow speed, and with that, the shape of every crossing ahead. Vultures and marabous are nature's cleanup crew. Efficient at locating carrion, they prevent disease spread and return nutrients to the system quickly. Climate variability pulls the calendar out of rhythm. Rain that arrives late or early can shift the entire loop. In years of drought, corridors shrink, and in years of heavy flood, animals change routes altogether. These shifts increase the likelihood of conflict with human land use and create new challenges for survival. Animals keep calves at the center when danger appears. They form defensive circles, and they keep moving together even when hunger or fear would otherwise fragment the group.
Hold on.
Cheetahs are specialists in speed and timing. They take smaller, agile prey and avoid head-on conflict. In landscapes where large carnivores dominate, cheetahs survive by choosing moments and micro-habitats where their sprint is decisive. And theft by larger species is least likely. If you've learned something new, smash the like button. And if there's one animal you want a full episode on, name it in the comments below. African wild dogs hunt with near-perfect teamwork. The pack hunts like a single mind. Their success depends on roles, chasers, flankers, finishers, and a culture of sharing food that keeps even injured or elderly members fed while the pack endures. Spotted hyenas are both hunters and recyclers. Complex decisions, powerful jaws allow a nearly complete consumption of carcasses. In migration seasons, their opportunism is an advantage. But their role is broader than contesting kills. They are ecosystem recyclers. Night brings a different tempo. Some species extend activity, others rest. Predation risk, human disturbance and thermoregulation all shift after dusk. For many migratory animals, the dark hours are when they hide, rest and regain strength for the next day's march. Young animals learn hunting, hiding, and navigation through play and watchfulness. From a lion cub's first pounce to a crane chick's first feed, these training moments accumulate into survival skills that are quietly passed down. In a valley defined by the migration, we follow a band of wildebeest as they approach water. A pride of lions has positioned itself along a likely route. This is not a generic hunt. It is a concentrated story of timing, risk, and the choices of individuals. The wildebeest herd tightens. Calves press close to mothers. Sentinel animals lift heads, flicking ears, tiny signals of danger. The lions shift like shadows, each female knowing its role, one to pin, one to flank, one to drive. For the wildebeest, survival depends on herd cohesion. When the attack comes, it is brief and brutal. Some animals flee, but for others, this moment is the end.
Hold on.
The herd reforms and presses onward. Snout to flank calves inside, adults at the edge. A burst of speed, a closing gap, a collision of weight and will. A fallen adult feeds vultures, hyenas and beetles. Nutrients return to soil. This scene is not about spectacle alone. It is about the economy of life, the trade-offs made each second, and the quiet inevitability that shapes every migratory step. Yet even loss plays a role in renewal. If you support the cycle of life, please smash the like button and drop a comment below. After rains, the first shoots appear within days. Soil memory, the capacity of ground to store seed banks and nutrients, drives rapid regrowth. The plains are resilient precisely because they can transform quickly from near desert to lush meadow. Lions roar to signal territory, cranes converse at dawn, and migrating herds respond to calls. Acoustic ecology is an invisible map animals use to find one another, mark danger, and maintain social bonds across distance. If you want more deep dives like this, hit subscribe. Deep in the wild, parasites and disease are part of natural selection. Concentration during migrations can amplify outbreaks, but it also removes weak individuals, shaping a population that can endure in a fluctuating environment. The Last Migration is a story written across seasons of water and dust, wings and hooves. It is not simply a sequence of hunts or a collection of losses. It is 1,000 small choices repeated year after year. a calendar of survival that links species and humans. If one image lingers with you, let it be this: movement as a language of life. Protecting that movement protects the future. Share this story, support local conservation, and remember the places where nature still follows its ancient timetable. If this journey moved you, share the film and support local conservation partners, and leave a single word in the comments that captures how you feel.